Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Star Wars Jedi Survivor. A lot to talk about today. Um, I wish I could say it was going to be a fun day, but there's some heavy news I have to share today. So uh, so brace yourself. There's a lot going on. Um, which makes it all the more important if you're new to my Let's Play series. I say a prayer before every episode, and it's definitely appropriate today. So, um, even at that, I don't force anybody to necessarily engage, so there is a timestamp on the screen now. You may skip ahead if you wish. I'll never know. Get the thing I need up here. Alright. Let us pray. Dear Lord, I come to you with a heavy heart today. Well, also with hope and some gladness, as I just want to pray for my friend and his family, as he just lost his mom, and I know I have been there personally. I have experienced the loss of a parent, and it's hard. I still believe that you are good. And in this case, you are certainly good, as I recognize and hold on to the promise that she is in your arms, and she is meeting her grandchild again. And there's joy to be had with that, but there's also sorrow in the lives that will be changed by this loss. So I pray for comfort, healing, patience, and just even when the loneliness creeps in, or sadness, anger, whatever it may be, I pray that you would hold to your promises, as you always do. Just be there. Be their comfort. Be their shoulder to cry on. Be the one that they yell and scream at when they just can't take it anymore. Thank you for being steadfast in your love and keeping your promises, Lord. This I pray in Jesus' name. It was a longer prayer. If you did decide to listen to that, you would know, but if you did not, like I said, it's still fine. But I just found out that my best friend's mom passed away today, and I did know her. I've met her several times. She was a wonderful human being, in a lot of ways. She put up with a lot of stubborn men, and I think they would be okay with me saying that. I don't know if I'm going to be focused on the gameplay today. I'll get to talking about that in a little bit, but knowing myself too, I might actually be in a state that I'll do way better but we'll see. That felt a lot better. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I am more or less okay. I'm obviously pretty bummed, but to put it very mildly. But yeah, it would be a lot harder for me if I was with him and his family, which I dearly wish I was. Even if there was nothing for me to do, because again, I said in the prayer, but I have been there. I lost my dad almost 12 years ago, very soon,
Imagine
actually.
crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess you can't put a price
And
on
so because of that, I know it's hard. I know exactly how hard it is. The main thing that might get him harder is that he also lost his first kid. That was a couple years ago now, and that is not a pain that I can understand. But I can understand losing a parent, and it is very, very hard. So, not to. I was almost lost again. So that begs the question.
Marin mentioned this was the background.
Why am I bothering with this game
Hope
today?
Seer's got another way for these refugees. They've been through
Well,
enough.
Because I know what he's going through and what it's like. I don't know when he'll necessarily want it, but there's one bit of unequivocal value that that video games hold. And that is at the very least, if video games do nothing else for a person's life, much the same as movies or books or whatever it might be, it can be a distraction. Fun little thing to use up a few minutes of time.
All clear.
When it's appropriate to do so. And that is that's something that I'm sure that he'll want, need to to whatever extent, from time to time, going through what he's going through. So just in case, I want to have this up and ready for him. Of course, I'll warn him that it's on the heavier side, but hopefully there's still some fun to be had. Just sharing, hanging out, playing a little Star Wars. Yeah, to that point, for anyone who might be needing it, might be going through something similar, aside from being a distraction, I don't know if this is like good advice necessarily, but I'm definitely going to be talking about my dad's death a little bit, because I think about it was 12 years ago. But I remember every last detail like it was yesterday. And I can tell you, if somebody was going to ask me, what Did you sleep? Did you bother? Were you able to sleep? Did you go about your business like usual? Did you just
Aaron's been
kind
keeping
of
busy.
sit around and
Why didn't the Empire give us a nickname?
cry or whatever? And you know, my answer to that is pretty much I did what I usually do. I
that,
played some
buddy?
video games. I think at the time I was playing. This was 2012. I was playing either Uncharted or Mass Effect, maybe. I don't remember too well what it was that I was playing at the time, but I was playing games. There was certainly the distraction part, but not even that for me, because like I've played video games so consistently for so long now that I don't engage with them the same way I normally do.
Yeah. Definitely Aaron's work.
It's got to be something really special for me to literally just shut out the world and to shut out the world and just, you know, do whatever it is that I want to do. And there aren't many games that can do that. So it's really got to be special. And so because of that, you know, today, for example, while I'm not as I wasn't as close or anything, so I'm not as upset as I could be. Even so, I kind of don't feel like doing anything at all, really.
Weren't ready for these conditions, and it doesn't hurt to have a desert ghost.
And of course that
maybe the wind's turning in our
asks
favor
for the
once.
follow-up question. So if you don't feel like doing anything, why are you playing a game? It's essentially a default state to me. You know, if I can hardcore engage, shut the world out, that's cool, but I don't even necessarily need that, because playing a video game for me, again, largely because I've been doing it for so very long, most of my life, it's kind of a zero state for me. So if I can get immersed and be super engaged, that's cool. I certainly don't mind it. But even if I can't, it's kind of meditative for me. I managed to do. I'm very self-reflective. You probably figured that out by now. And so when playing a game, especially one that I know very, very well, I don't.
Come here, BD1.
I'm not terribly engaged with the game necessarily. So like, if I'm visiting with family, or you know, doing anything else really, I could still hop on a game. I don't so much anymore because I recognize that it's rude. It certainly feels rude. But I could put on a game and still be 100% fully engaged with everybody in the room. I would not have a problem with that. And, you know, that's not something that everybody understands, which is also why, again, I don't tend to do it much anymore. But, yeah. I don't think that I would be hindered in being properly engaged with the world around me just because I'm playing a game. Similarly, if I'm not fully immersed, then just the act of playing a game.
Let's go.
Often it gets me thinking, meditating. So that's more or less what I'm doing right now. You know, it's one of the reasons that I have a lot of difficulty doing these Let's Plays, because I always feel like I'm either engaged in whatever my thoughts, my conversation, whatever it might be, that's going on, and that part's good for the stream, but then there are times when I'm engaged with the game, and then I lose track of what's going on with the stream. So that's a little something of a segue to the next thing I want to talk about. So I am going to finish any and all games that I have already started, but I think I need to take a different approach with these Let's Plays, because as long as it's still just me doing these and not and I have no co-host or backup, it's too much. It feels like too much. I feel like I'm either not playing the game like I want to, or I feel like I'm not doing the stream like I want to, because I can't be fully engaged in either, and I fluctuate, right? It's like I'm trying to find the right balance between a left and right speaker, and I'm just not able to find that. I'm not able to stay in that sweet spot. I have to keep tuning that. By the way, on top of all of this, since I just thought about it, I've been sick over the weekend. I'm mostly okay now. I may cough, but I haven't yet. So, yeah. So all of that is to say that I just need to change how I do these. I'm not gonna stop. Did for a while, but I don't want to stop because I know I have friends that watch these, and it's kind of a way to somewhat keep up and feel like we're hanging out, even though we're very far apart. So I don't want to stop, but
lock tight.
I have to do something different. And I think the best choice for me is I have to play zone out type games, which for me is going to be a lot of games that I know. A lot of Nintendo stuff, frankly. A lot of Marios, a lot of Zeldas. You know, I don't know what exactly yet. It's not gonna be just Nintendo stuff. I do very much enjoy Uncharted and that. So there's lots of games that I can still feel like I'm properly able to do.
Damage resistant. I have been hit.
Whoa. We have found an enemy, which means deaths. Lots and lots of deaths. That's fine. Yeah, so that's all that means. I'm not necessarily going anywhere, and I am going to take time to finish games that I've started, but yeah, I need to just shift how exactly I do this, and I think the best way for me to do that is to have something to where I can keep playing and still have fun or whatever, but I don't have to think about my playing much. I think is my
attack stop. Target is evasive. Captain damage.
Help!
You lose.
How do I avoid that? I wonder if I can jump over that. Okay. Uh, um, so if there's a game I haven't played through yet, I don't think you're gonna end up seeing it on the channel for a while once I get through what I'm doing. Of course, that'll all that means as well is that any leftovers that I haven't finished from the past, though I can't remember what that is off the top of my head. Maybe just Judgment, which is a good fit actually because I love Judgment.
Damage taken. Remember your training. Target is quick.
And I've played through it. Goodness. I think I hate this guy. Yes, I think I do. Hey, can I get that? Get it? Can I get over there? Have I been there? Yeah, I love Judgment. I've beaten it a couple times, so I'll go back and finish that. It is not a series for kids. So, but yeah.
An enemy here. Orders received.
I really hate this guy.
I'm hit.
Focus evasion. Engage the target. Target vitals deteriorated.
I need something, buddy.
Oh my. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to share today. Well, no, it's not, but, Mom is fine. We got her sleep test results back. She doesn't have enough apnea symptoms for them to do pretty much anything. She's supposed to basically treat that, and she kind of already does, so, which is good, I suppose.
Attention, incoming target. Alright. Break enemy defense. You cannot run. Destroyed. Get back here.
Buddy, help. Help, BD.
Target hit. Phase weakened.
No. Perhaps it's time for a different stance. Let's see. Those cards certainly didn't help. This is the next best defensive. I'll give it a shot.
All set, BD?
Of course, I can't remember any skills I ever have either.
I see you. Walk all you want.
So I was trying to throw my lightsaber. I did not do that. Man.
I have visual. All. After the enemy. Move up and attack. Heavy damage.
Hit me!
Integrity reduced. Blaster deflected. Attack. Missed.
Little help, BD.
I am hit.
He's still fighting?
Hit me!
Damage.
Oh my goodness.
Finish the target.
Ow! If he beats me without
Missed.
both of his arms, I'm gonna be so mad.
Damage.
Damn, BD! That one doesn't play nice, huh, BD? Thanks, BD.
Hey. Double-sided. Got it. Yikes. Yeah, so. That's pretty much everything I have to share today, I think. Oh, Mom can drive again, too. So, good news on my mom's part. Oh. Sorry it's a downer stream, but, you know, I definitely feel like, you know, while I would certainly wish I was funny, and I sort of try to be funny sometimes, I'd much rather be authentic. And, you know, even if it's in the middle of playing a video game, I think that, you know, people don't talk about this kind of stuff enough.
Here. Let's move carefully.
You gotta make sure it's okay, you know, whatever else may be going on, fun or otherwise, that we can talk about. Hard things. I mean, it seems silly to say this certainly out loud too, but for the record, I'm not trying to like just, you know, give advice to try and influence anybody or anything like that. I don't want anybody to refer to me as an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. If something I say influences you, I certainly hope it's positive, and if it is, awesome. You know, I'm glad to hear that, but that's never going to be my goal on most of the channels I do. My goal is to entertain, for the most part. But a day like today, I'd rather be real. There are not enough people anywhere, certainly on YouTube, that are going to be real. So that's what today's about. So I'm sorry if today's, well, not sorry, but if you were hoping for a light mood today, clearly was not the video for you to be watching today. I can always recommend something, but
Hostile
This video is about
Marin's watching out for us, buddy.
it's just about real life and death in this case.
Where's our shuttle? We gotta clear out before excavation.
We're just about done. I'm looking for a meditation point,
Front row seat when they try out the big gun.
or a death of my character, because I am very close. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that brings me back here, which is right out here. Yes, good. All right, there we are. Well, I'm not sure I can say I hope you enjoyed, but I do hope that you appreciated today's episode. Yeah, sometimes life happens. And, it's often not fun. But we keep going, we do the best we can, and we try to help others who are going through difficult times. That's what I want. So, to my friend, if you did decide to watch this, hold on to the promises of God. Sometimes it'll help, sometimes it won't. And I'm here for you. Anytime. Call me at 3 a.m. I don't care. I will have my phone right next to me. I will be there for you. So, thanks for watching. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll be back soon.